Hello, I'm Stephen Hill, JustMyPicks.com, and I'm bringing you the AFC East breakdown for the season, the 2012-2013 NFL season. I'm going to be giving you basically the in-depth look at all four teams. Pretty much it's been jam-packed all offseason in this division. You have a lot of draft picks that have come and gone in the AFC East. You also have, obviously, Tim Tebow landing there. You have the Chad Ochocinco saga or Chad Johnson saga down in Miami. So we have a lot of things to get to. First and foremost, I'm going to start from the bottom and go up to the top. For the most part, the Dolphins, Miami Dolphins, they got Ryan Tannehill. That's their best young rookie draft pick that they got out of Texas A&M. I like him pretty much. I'm penciling him as a starter for the season. For the most part, he has a lot of intangibles that you want in a quarterback. He's bright, he's young, got a strong arm, and he's also doing well in the Hard Knock series, and he's also showing that he has a lot of talent. His teammates really respect him a lot. He's really coming into his own. But pretty much losing Chad Ochocinco, pretty much for that ends their season for me. Chad Ochocinco was someone that I was seeing that was going to have a bounce back season. He was going to really show the Dolphins that he had not lost a step, and his production went down in New England because he couldn't be himself. Pretty much that's a big loss, and any team that picks up Chad Ochocinco will be a great addition. I know people say he can't read offenses and he can't study the game and pick up the playbook, but I think that's just rubbish. He's done his job for over a decade in Cincinnati. It's you got to give the man a shot, and I think that they prematurely cut him. Pretty much he was guilty before proven innocent backwards. So pretty much they're out of it, and I'm not going to spend too much more time on them. Third in this division, it hurts my heart to say it, but the New York Jets. I know that they have Tim Tebow. I know that they have a lot of good things going on. Rex Ryan has that locker room back, and they're doing a lot of great things. But what we fail to realize is when you have two quarterbacks, the old rule of thumb is you have no quarterbacks. And that's bad for this team. Obviously, Rex Ryan is trying to get this team back under his wings and try to go back how they went the first 2 years to the AFC Championship game. But what we have to see is there's going to be a big change because mid-season, I'm predicting that Tim Tebow takes over the starting job over Mark Sanchez. And there's nothing Sanchez can do about it because the Tebow maniacs out there, they want Tebow to play. No matter if Mark Sanchez is having an MVP season or not. Tim Tebow is a force to be reckoned with. That defense, I like the defense with Revis and Cromartie and Bart Scott. I really like what they've done on the defensive side of the ball, but you have to look at it. They don't have a real number one receiver. They have a number two receiver in Santonio Holmes who masquerades as a one. They don't have anything after that. The fact that Antonio Cromartie says he's the second best receiver on the team lets me know that they don't really have a lot of depth and they don't really have a lot of talent. You have Curley and you also have the rookie Stephen Hill out of Georgia Tech, but coming with that, I don't think that's enough to compete in the AFC East to win the AFC East or compete to win the Super Bowl. I think that this division, you can have three teams in this division to go to the playoffs, but realistically, only two teams will be able to go out this division. I'm picking the Jets to finish third in this division. Second, I think it's going to be a surprise for a lot of people. I think the New England Patriots will finish second in this division. I'm picking that because they do have an easy schedule, but that also tells me Are they going to be hungry like they were last year to get to the Super Bowl? Last year, they played a lot of unfocused games. Of course, Gronkowski and Aaron Hernandez were two dependable weapons for Tom Brady. You also have to look at this like this. Can Tom Brady, without a number one target, I know he has Brandon Lloyd, but he's not really a number one, can he really elevate his game and chase greatness? The last two Super Bowls Tom Brady has been in, he's been bounced out the Super Bowl by the New York Giants. I want to see Tom Brady come in and do a lot of things. I know he's won Super Bowls in the past, but his last Super Bowl win was almost a decade ago. So I need him to come on and do some good things in New England. But the defense, the drafting of Dante Hightower, and drafting of the Jones brother from Syracuse is a big thing for me. I think that defense will be re-energized along with Mayo, and you have spikes on that defense. You have a good young nucleus loaded by anchored by Vince Wilfork in the middle, and you also have to look at it like this. They have an easy schedule, but those teams that they're playing, the teams that they're accounting to get victories over, I don't think it's going to be that easy. The only easy games I think they're having on their schedule really is the Miami Dolphins. They play them twice a year, and the Cardiac Kids, the kids in Buffalo. I think that Buffalo got a big step in the right direction when they signed Mario Williams. Mario Williams pretty much has been plagued by injuries the last couple of years, and he is come out and he looks fantastic in the early spring training games. You have to look at this young nucleus. They have a young nucleus that is second to none. They have a lot of talent, and you have to look at yourself and say, with Fitzpatrick, when he has Fred Jackson and he has the wide receiving core that he does with Stevie Jackson and them boys can do damage. They have a secondary that is loaded. I mean loaded in cornerbacks and free safeties. And you also have to look at, they're going to be playing the New York Jets twice a year. They're going to be playing the Dolphins 2 times a year. I at least give those 3 wins out of that, and you have to look. They can easily split like they did last year versus the New England Patriots. It's going to be a great division to watch. It's going to be also an action-packed division. I'm picking, once again, the Buffalo Bills to win this division and go to the playoffs for the first time in a long time. I'm picking the New England Patriots to also make the playoffs out of this division and finish second. I'm picking the Jets to miss the playoffs this year. And I'm also picking the Miami Dolphins to be the cellar dweller as they are in this. This has been a Just My Picks AFC East 2012-2013 NFL matchup prediction show. Check us out on YouTube/Just My Picks. You can also follow me on Twitter @JustMyPicks. You can tweet me. You can ask me questions, DM me any topics you would like to see on the show. Also, hit the subscribe button. We need your support. We want to keep making these videos. So hit me up. Tell me what you think. Give me your advice. Give me your thoughts. Thank you for checking us out on Just My Picks TV. Thank you.